Anyway, we got this thing. I should probably have looked it up a bit. Hold on, let me just look it up real quick. Okay. Yeah, I guess I. Ow. What the heck? Testing. Okay. Oh, anyway. Okay, I should be ready. I don't know if there might be issues with the voice or with the microphone. But anyway, no, the objective today now hold on. This isn't working. Did it work? Huh. I have no idea if it's working. Hello, Scarecrow. The sound isn't working, I guess. Hey there. Yeah, so this is like, sometimes I do these are just like extras. They're not regular builds. I just wanted to try something else. So this is something I built a little while, well, yesterday or the day before. I think Tuesday, so the day before. So this is number 234. This is like a redesign they did for the high grade Zaku, Charles Zaku. I think it's missing something here. Definitely missing something. Alright. Here's a funny thing, like it has this extension for the arm.
From YouTube, Ivan IT said do the famous char kick on the RX 7082.
Yeah, for some reason, the Twitch part isn't working. Hold on, let me try this out. It does work.
From Twitch, nerdonThaner.net said test.
I don't know why it didn't pick up Scarecrow's message. Oh wait. Anyway. Yeah, so today I'm just gonna be, I don't have a, do I? Oh, I do. I do have this guy from the origin. So you can do that. Whatever it is you're thinking. And it does a thing. Well, there you go. The kick. Well, minus some stuff. I'm just gonna... I mean, It's the usual, I guess. So what I wanted to do with this one was because the way it's built, there's an inner frame, and I kind of want to see like what it looks like. This is like not a build video. This is like an after hours. This is like outside of your usual builds. Sometimes I do like modifications of kits and whatnot. So for this one, I just want to see like if we can disassemble this thing, which is
From YouTube, Ivan IT said the third-party Char Zaku 2 high mobility type Gundam Origin Ver is pretty good.
Oh yeah, I need to get the high mobility. I do have the high mobility Zaku for what's it called, Thunderbolt. I don't have the regular Char Zaku high mobility version. I don't think so. I need to get the master grade one if I'm gonna get that. Like I'm ending up with like a lot of Zakus. So anyway, the plan here today is just to like remove all the armor pieces and see what it looks like without the armor. This is not a build video, it's like an unbuild. Okay, except you need to do this. And somehow not break. There we go. This bends a bit, it's a bit softer. So once you build one of these, like rebuilding it after you take it apart is like a lot easier. And hopefully we don't break any pegs or anything. That's the advantage of pre-drilling things. You have what did I do? There. We're gonna see what the skeleton looks like. Let's try to keep all these. This is funny, it's like you can have the hands like this. Well, actually no, it doesn't really work. On the wrong hand. Like for some reason I thought, like, I didn't even notice that it was missing a segment of the arm, so you can basically pop that in there and have like a short arm. This is not like, I mean, there are more impressive kits I could be doing this on. Like the, although I did that already. Yeah, you could do it on this one. Because technically you do have like an inner frame. Although the way you have it, yeah, you do have an inner frame for this one, which is like much nicer looking. Well, it has details in it. That's the MG 2.0 Zaku just there. So yeah, it's probably gonna be boring, but yeah, I guess I'm doing this today. So then let's pop this out, hopefully without wearing it out. Let's try this instead. Stab it, twist, and a twist, and a twist. Basically, I'm doing this before I clear out this space for... Okay, how do I get this out? How did I even get this in to begin with? Oh, I need to pop this out. And gently put this back in. Gently. Not very gently. Oh well. So basically this would be the leg. I'm gonna keep the little red things. Well, actually no, let's take this out. Like if I ever have more plan to finish this kit, I would like take all the parts out and inspect everything. Make sure to like clean off all the nubs and everything. And yeah, just like glue whatever needs to be glued. For example, like glue these two together. This is like excessive, like the angle there. That's an awful lot of articulation, and it has like details like this kind of Phillips head. Phillips head groove here. I don't know why I'm doing this. Oh well, let's try to hurry it up. So, all the bits over there. If I disassemble it and reassemble it. I've never really done this before. I mean, people do, and probably not. They don't do things with disassemble a gun and reassemble it. I don't think they do that. Probably against some terms of service on most platforms. Try to do it gently so you don't break the pegs. So some people have like a special tool to like separate parts. Looks like a little can opener type thing. You don't need those. All you need is just a knife. And just try to get the edge in there. Pop that out gently. Stab and twist. There's a jolted leather wood, I guess. Oh well, depends on the... I don't think people can really stab each other these days. Do they? No, they might. Depends on the culture, I guess. And gently. So we got two naked legs. Actually, all the way here. I don't know how easily this thing's gonna come out. This is the master grade version. I'm just gonna check if I can. Yeah, it's like, it's much thinner. Let's see if we can even figure out how to get these out. Oh, it does come out. Gently. And probably the front. Yep. Just to compare the leg here. And the leg, it's a bit more salmon, or salmon, how you people pronounce it, than that other one. But basically, yeah, it's way more detailed, as you can see. Like the, well, this is a master grade, of course, it's gonna be more detailed. Why would it not be more detailed? But yeah, just to, as a comparison to this leg, which has nothing on it. Let's just get this back all together here. Try to follow. Oh, it has pistons. I forgot it had pistons. It has pistons, but the piston don't piston. Do they? Oh, wait a minute. It came out. Ah, that would explain it. Probably. Oh, that's annoying. Try to get this. There we go. Back in there. Although it, what the? There's something wrong with this foot. Okay. Ah, I see. This piston doesn't piston as much as I would think it would piston. Oh, now it works. Like on this side. What do you... Oh, I see. Okay, now it's like we're playing with the Master Grade kit for no reason. Okay, one of these. Oh, well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Alright, there we go. Let's put that back in there. It's pretty flimsy joint for the but need to be careful. Pretty flimsy joint for an ankle, really. I'm expecting a bit more. Try not to break this because I feel it could get broken. Phew. Oh, that managed. Why do you work more? Oh, I see. Well, never mind. You stay over there. Hold on. At any rate, we got two naked legs. Managed to lose a thing there. It's probably gonna be a short very short stream just because I'm trying something weird. Gently pop these out. We don't want to wear out the sockets. There we go. Keep this on the back for no reason. So another thing I wanted to do was, these would probably be a bit difficult to cut with. Might be easier with scissors. It's a bit spongy, so it's a bit harder to cut. So one thing I wanted to try was with this skirt instead of the. Hey, let's just cut it a bit extra. This is run D, made of TPE. Which is squishy. So that would go. What I didn't. Oh, there it is. So if you remove this little retaining thing here, that would go on there, I think. No, wrong way. That way. And well, actually no. Seems this one goes on first. And that one goes on second. And this little thingy on top retains it. So that would be this flexible skirt made of TP, which is a new concept. The only issue here is like it's at different shades. This one's like matte, and this one's a bit glossy, or satin, I guess. So it looks, it sticks out a little bit. I guess, well, from a distance, I guess you wouldn't really notice. You complete it with this thing. So that's an alternate build to this thing. Does mean the legs have, you're less concerned with, oh, that's on the wrong way. Gently remove that. When you're moving, these aren't, well, even action figures, if you're too rough with them, they tend to get to wear out the joints. So yeah, so it means like it is flexible, therefore you can do like more aggressive posing with less concern. I mean, I don't think it, well, it's not gonna get worn out as much, but it will still get worn out, I think. Like if you do it too much. But yeah, I mean, it's a concept. It's a possible design. I mean, yeah, when considering, like when you look at the hand-drawn animes, it's not like they always respect the mechanical properties of the thing. They'll bend it and do all sorts of weird things with it, because they're basically drawing human shapes. So they'll take liberties, I guess. So for now, we'll just put that in gently. It's nice how they added the details of the screw heads and everything. Of course, this is from 1970, so.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said hi.
Hello. How you doing? And we're continuing this thing. Alright. Wonder how far it can get before you no longer have an inner frame. Well, it doesn't connect anymore. We'll see. So this pops out. Okay, that's a good angle.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said I'm okay, how about you?
Yeah. We're okay, I guess.
From YouTube, John Ventura said hey.
Hey John, how you doing? We're doing okay, I guess they can't. This is how far as it goes. I thought the inner frame would continue all the way in. But yeah, we're basically, I'm just taking this apart to see how much of an inner frame that is connected. I guess the head as well. Yeah, that was a short experiment. I was expecting it to last a bit longer, but...
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, and I thought you have RG.
I do. It's right there. It's always thinking about things. Picking its nose, or either thinking or picking its nose. I'm not sure what it's doing. that is the real grade. Which I need to finish someday, but well, maybe I should get water slide decals for this thing. There's like still lots of nubs left over on this. Need to properly clean it. It's like I feel like nubs grow back with time. Like a curse. Yeah, let's see how we can disassemble this thing.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, "Oh,
You're allowed to have multiple different variations of a kit. It's perfectly legal. Okay. Wait, does this always... Oh, it does have a hinge. It had a hinging mechanism, I didn't even know that. Well, I forgot. There's a little hinging thing here, so that's supposed to move a little bit. Why though? I don't know. This one's gonna be a bit more difficult to take out. Yeah, it's supposed to go down all the way, I think. That's why it didn't look so good before. It was riding up a bit like this. How are we gonna get that one out?
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, "Oh, if you build HC Char, can you make HC RX 78 Gundam versus Char Zaku? Or no question mark?"
It's already done that before. I've already done that, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably in like some short somewhere that I've done. Yeah, everybody's done that already, so it's like everybody does the kick. I've done that, been there, done that. It's like, yeah, I've seen that before. Like a whole reenactment of every single battle. I guess I could do that. From Gundam 1978. So, get that out. We try. What the hell? Okay. Let's pop that out. That takes a bit more effort than the other parts. But yeah, I could probably try that. Can't do it right now. It'll take some planning. Scalp. That's like so. Like the ankles and the arms, especially around the. Oops, I shouldn't. Oh, okay. Yeah, around like the arms around the armpits here, like very, like that's some extra effort was put into here. I was expecting this to be a bit more. Oh, there we go. Why didn't it move before? Yeah. Maybe this one has like, it was more give, so you don't feel it like it's. But it has like a fairly, like a double jointed. It has 2 points of articulation on the spine. This thing actually stands. Or does it? It does. Yeah, it does. Oh, it's a bit far away. Yeah.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, or you can get 50 Zaku and 50 GM, and a G cannon and gun tank sand, get the Fed's ship and Xeon ship. If you get a table, can you do? And sorry I'm distracting you, scared face.
That's fine. And that's very unlikely I'll get all those things. Yeah, I guess I was wrong about this one. I thought like the inner frame would be like a full inner frame, which would be interesting for like a HG kit. But I guess it only, like for example, the head doesn't have like an inner part, so it has to do stuff like this. Unfortunately, like the neck doesn't go. Well, you can stare up a little bit, but not much. So you have to do stuff like that. This is a skeleton that we're trying to liberate there. We're undressing the Zaku without its consent, I guess. We're about to get cancelled here. Char's gonna come in here and be like, no, turn off the cameras right now. Call the lawyers. If you're too young to understand what's going on, maybe you shouldn't be here. Alright. Yeah, okay. I guess some of these require red parts, otherwise they don't connect. So, but you can still remove parts of it.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, if you're done with Char Zaku, can you show the frame? And I framed, please.
What? And what frame? I-frame? What is that?
From YouTube, John Ventura said, did you see the P Bandai Ebo inner frame redesign for the new HG Barbados coming out?
They're doing it P Bandai? What? Of course they would. They give us like
From YouTube, at Cheese222 said hello.
hello, cheese. How you doing? Oh, let me just check something.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, I met Unframe.
Yeah, I don't know. The Barbatos Adept. Oops, something weird happened. I have no idea. I can disconnect it for a second there. But yeah, it's called the Barbatos Adept. But yeah, yep. I haven't actually seen it, but wait, is that the right?
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, oh, I forgot to ask you, do you like coffee or hot chocolate?
Why? How is that? Why? What are you asking? That's a bit sad. Like it ends, you can't have the, well, I guess I can still do this. Or not, never mind. Why are those the only two choices? Oh, that popped. Yeah, it's a bit sad you can't, like the inner frame doesn't continue. I guess yeah, it would be too small to even need a frame here to thin. But basically that's the most you can do. Which didn't take, I thought it would take longer. Oh well. It took like less time than I thought it would. But yeah, like you have to appreciate this design. Like this is clever, I feel. Because you can do like a full
From
arm
YouTube,
goes
Zeta
out and
Gundam
does
said
all
you're
sorts of
muted.
thing. No, I'm not. I'm definitely not muted. Because I can still hear myself. No, I'm not. Yeah. I am not muted as the issue is on your end. And who's muted? Am I muted? You're muted? No, you have a muted.
From YouTube, Cheese said I can hear him.
Yeah, I think, yeah, the issue's on your end. Flexing here. Look at this guy. Like, this is like... I think... Bandai's confusing, like, we're at a point where, like, what's the difference between, like, there have been master grades which are way less detailed than this. Well, they're very
From
old.
YouTube, Zeta Gundam said not me.
They're very old master grades.
From YouTube, Nerd on the Internet said I checked. Sound still works on YouTube. From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said okay, now my iPad is not working.
Apple. Oops. Okay. This one, this one. Wait, which one do you bend? Oh. Ah, right. Nope. Hold on. There we go. I don't know what's the point of this thing. It pops out way too easily. But basically you can flex. Look at all his muscles. Oh, like it's basically a skeleton. But yeah, this is basically the skeleton of as much as we can take parts off. Well, I guess I can do this. Oh, I guess never. This one's on. Okay, it's on too hard. I can't really take it out. Let me see if we can take some bits of the head out. How much can I take off the head? This is a bit 18 plus, I guess. It's a naked Zaku doing this somewhat how to say, well, it's doing poses which your mom wouldn't approve of you taking a look at. With the hat off. It looks like a bandit or a Ninja Turtle with one eye. It's gonna go and steal your stuff after this. But yeah, it's just interesting. It's interesting that now you have, well...
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, and why I ask you coffee or hot chocolate because it's just a question. From YouTube, Cheese said Zaku with a six-pack.
Yeah, it's flexing. It's doing, I don't know who does that. Okay. Okay, like so. Bend. When you're bending these, you gotta be careful. Okay, that doesn't work. Like so. Okay, I don't know what the pose is. It's doing a thing. Okay, need the other hand. But yeah, this is just like the stream I'm doing right now. Just we're doing after hours, so it's like not my usual live build. I'm just like essentially wasting some time here. But I still think this is interesting. Like this is the new. Well, then again, they haven't. I need to see like more recent. This is number 234. I don't think that's the most recent one I have. There might be like a higher numbers, but I need to check like if this is they did this for the 40th anniversary of the original Gundam. So it came out 1979, so like this came out in 2020. So basically it was supposed to be for 2019, I guess. But I guess it came out a little year after. But yeah, like extremely, like it's a simple design. Like they pack a lot of. I don't know what just happened. I think like YouTube just like disconnected and reconnected for a second. I got a little warning. It's doing weird things. Maybe that's the problem. Zeta Gundam is getting. Like the master grade version. No, it doesn't. No, I thought it would bend. Yeah, like it. These are pretty big joints. That's the MG 2.0. Yeah, okay, it has things that a regular one wouldn't, but still. This is like where.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said like the MG.
Oh, got some paint on there somehow. Like even the oh, this is a real grade, but like that's a completely different thing. But yeah. Like the moving shell parts there, and the fact that every single, well, almost every panel, separate panel, is like a different piece. Like if it's a different color, it becomes a different piece of plastic, which is kind of what this thing did. This is not bad at all. I mean, yeah, it's okay. So, admire the inner frame for a bit. Like the fact that this thing has it has two joints in the spine. So you can do the kick here. Like when you see the kick in the anime frame. Actually, let me just try and find it.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, do you have RGRX 78 Gundam? Does it has poses?
I don't know if that's gonna work. Hold on. I do have the RG thing here, but I need to add a new thing. Okay. Oh. Well, it redirects me to Reddit. I had no idea. But basically, you see, like, okay, I can't put my finger in front of it, but basically, like, the chest kind of flexes, which is kind of what it does in the picture. Well, it's like, aside from like very, very early master grades and even some early high grades, like most of the kits that came out were like had really good articulation, decent. There's always like, it's like always like slight changes, slight additions, but it's always like every single variation is always like they will try to add as much articulation as they can.
From
this
YouTube,
one,
Zeta Gundam said, yeah, can you do RG-RX 78 Gundam like that? And the RG Char Zaku kicked the Gundam.
I'm pretty sure I've done that before. It's probably somewhere. Yeah, I've probably done it already. Oops, what the hell? Well, that just flew off. Where'd he go? Oh, there we go. Suspicious looking. Anyway. Where'd he go?
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, okay, I'm going to bed.
Okay, bye. Alright, let's just reassemble this. But this time, I'm gonna use the flexible skirt just to see what it's like. What's a pretty nice, like 1, 2, 3, it pops out, does all sorts of things. So even if the chest here was like that, so you can like reach out and do some pretty like nice movement here. The arms like really behave like actual, it has the same range of motion as an actual person arm, I guess, to a degree, but still very good. Let's try to rebuild this. It's like when you're building it the first time, you need the instructions, but later on you really can do it just like you built it once. You kind of figure it out. You don't really need... There's not that many pieces. I'm guessing what, like it, maybe like 100 something pieces? Not that many. The arms, very easy. And just gently remove that. Make sure there's kind of a clipping mechanism here. You can see a little ring here, which is supposed to clip in there, so you should gently remove it so as not to wear out that clip. Gently. Yeah, although I think like it's probably already worn out. Like you remove it a couple of times, it's gonna, or even like the first time you put it in, it's basically damaged at that point. Alright, where's the other part? Okay, I had it. Oh, I guess, although if you do use the soft skirt, you can't connect this thing on it.
From YouTube, Adriano Reyes said, PGU, new Gundam, is out. It is expensive in my country. It's like you buy a gaming PC of 40K.
It's already out. Oh yeah, I mean, I hesitated to get it, to like pre-order it. It's like $600 something US. Well, I think more at this point. And I mean, you can't even. Yeah, so maybe like the second, like if it gets a reprint, I'll get it. Assuming I'm rich or something by then. It's gonna be like the only kit I buy the whole year. Oh, most places wouldn't like these days. You won't get free shipping for something like that.
From Twitch, Eclurix Builds and Plays said,
It doesn't okay, it doesn't read that. But hello, how you doing? Eclurix build. Or Eclurix, I guess. How you doing? We're just playing around. Well, actually. Oh, I guess it's a bit too late. Oops. I'll just rebuild it. We were just messing around with the I can't remember where I do it. Oh, this way. No, that way. We were just... Actually, where to go? We were just like messing around with the skeleton of the... Okay, this part came out. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Of the Zaku here, which is a pretty handsome skeleton. Let me just do it again. A very handsome looking skeleton with a... It basically looks like a raccoon with like the black band around its eye. It's basically about to commit a crime of some sort. Okay, where do you... Oh, there we go. The arms don't really... No, I already put the armor back on the armor. Oh, that's the other way around. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. This is backwards. But basically, yeah, you have some nice skeleton. For an HG kit, which comes with like a almost full inner frame. Well, even Iron Blooded Orphans, they weren't, like the inner frame on those wasn't... Was it full? I think it was full. No, I mean, I think like, yeah, I believe like the feet and the hands wouldn't hold on unless you added the armor parts. So you had to have some kind of armor parts on it. Okay, let's just get that out. Let's get back to assembling this. Really deep, like pretty crazy articulation for just the... this is weird though. It has like this extra bit down there, which means you could probably cut this off. Although I don't know, does it? Oh no, I guess it is necessary because that kind of helps lock this in place. Let's put that on there. Or does it come on there? Okay, yeah, it is afterwards. So this is for later. Let's get this out. We're basically reassembling now. We basically explored the... We had some fun with the inner frame. So now we're just putting everything back with the flexible skirt now. This is number 234. This is the 40th anniversary re-edition of the HG Zaku, Char's Zaku, because, well, Bandai just decided to do that. Alright, we're not going to use the hard skirt, so which one goes on first though? Am I guessing this one? Again, very detailed. This thing pops out and like goes... It bends. So many articulations. Like it wobbles and wibbles. You need to pop it out a bit. but it is pretty brilliant. Alright, so backpack. Where's the thing? Oh no, wait, we need to do this last. So put this on first. Alright. And then this thing, which I didn't notice before, has like a hinge. So we need to figure out like how does this get used. I probably should just pop these out a bit so we can get that on there. Make some use out of this hinge. If I can get this on there. Alright. Let's pop these out for a second. And that goes in here in the middle. Use a stick if you have to push that in because your fingers won't be able to reach. Hey, you're not gonna get it? I thought it got in there a bit more last time. Well, let's see. Yeah, it kinda... it's not... Because it's squishy, I think it doesn't wanna... Oh, there we go. Gonna have to bend it a bit to get in there. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see. How do you bend? Like this, yeah, it bends forward a bit. So you do have this little thing here which is hinged. I don't know if you can see that. But it does flex this thing here, which is interesting. A little thing I didn't notice before. Of course, this you can look down, but you can't really look up. Actually, can I cut the hole back there? Hold on. I probably should have done this before. I guess that's a modification you can do. I should have done this before I put this back on. But basically... there we go. Well, it goes up a little bit, I think. You can basically like cut this a little more so you can like, if you want the head to be able to look up a little bit more. That's a modification you could have done. Just, I forgot. I didn't realize it. Maybe too late. You can cut this so it will go backwards a little bit. Let's just put your head back on here. I mean, you can look up a little bit, it's just it's a bit awkward. There was the Guerrilla Doga stuff from Unicorn, I think, had a feature where you can actually, you could properly look up, because these things would be shown flying in space a lot, and they would be looking up because they were going horizontal and actually looking forward. So they needed that gimmick. I don't think... Oh, I forgot to put this thing on. Well. Can I get that in there? No. I can't get that in there. Now I'm gonna have to redo the whole thing. Let's just pop this out, see if we can. Ow, I stabbed myself. Hopefully this doesn't get too loose. This is still supposed to be polystyrene, but let's see how far can we. Oh, I see. So let's just remove this. It clips in there. Without breaking. Okay, cool. Because it clips in there, it doesn't want to get out. Now we use this thing. Just to have a bit more of an aggressive look up here. It probably won't do much of a difference, but I just want this thing to be able to look up a bit more. It might actually make it look a bit worse. Let's see how it does. Yeah, it does go back a bit more, but it might not be for the best. Just a little modification just to be able to go as far as possible. All it does really at this point is just it can like move its head back and forth. Yeah, at best all you can do is pop the neck out a bit and to look up. And now this time let's not forget to put this thing on. Okay, where'd it go? This thing. You go underneath, which I did the wrong way. There should be, I feel, like a clipping mechanism here to have it clip on there. It doesn't clip all the way. Just push that in all the way you can. And yeah, it doesn't. Hopefully I'm not breaking something here. So what I'm gonna do is just sure if that's gonna, yeah, it doesn't do shit. It doesn't even help. So basically I'm trying to like make this kind of a little, to pinch this a bit to make it stay down there, but I guess that's not really gonna help. So turn. Like once you put the armor on, the inner frame loses flexibility because the pieces of armor will get in the way. Except this one, I guess you can still kind of bend quite a bit. That's a lot of bend. Well, it's probably gonna be reduced once you put these things on. Pull these out. Yeah, still bendy. Unless this thing kinda bends along. Let's make sure this is out all the way. Alright. Do this thing with the flexible skirt just to see how it looks. I don't really like the flexible skirt, to be honest, so we put the side flexible stuff first. There's a little notch to tell you which way it's supposed to turn and won't accept it. I mean, you can force it in, of course, but it's just gonna look weird. And then this little thing on the top, which is kind of to press all these together and make it stay in place. This little clipping thing. And then I just pop that on there. Oh wait, no. First, we find this thing, put this on. There we go. Yeah, of course the disadvantage here is we no longer have these holes, or that hole essentially, to hold extra things like you did before. Yeah, before, I think the issue I had before was like the waist part inside here was kind of like riding up a bit, so a bit more of the, there's like kind of a gap, an exposed gap in the middle here, but you have to like kind of pull it down when assembling. This just to, again, like the ankles have no business having that many articulation. This kind of stiff, which is, and this isn't ABS. I feel like I have I think a couple of RGs where the ABS inner frame kind of cracked in some places. If you have like ABS rings like that, then you like put a little bit of torsion on them, no tension, they will break. Okay, let's figure out which way this all goes. Yep. The legs are... Yep, this way. And we need to... Hopefully I'm doing this the right way here. Make the hole here line up with the... Nope, that's not it. Where is it? No. There we go. Oh, I should have put the things on first. Or not, doesn't matter. What I'm doing here is probably what I will have to do anyway one day when I try to clean up this part, this kit, meaning clean up all the remaining nubs, anything that's left over, just like remove all the weird defects, glue everything that needs to be glued, which is kind of sad, which means like you won't be able to play with the inner frame anymore. But such the whole point of this video, just to have like a record of all of that. Hold up there. If I collect those, what happens? There's like a little thing here. I'm not sure if it's causing interference or what. Maybe it makes it worse. But basically, yeah, when gluing, basically will close all these gaps here. The weird misalignments will be corrected by a bunch of glue. Oh, did I forget to remove the... Oops. I forgot to remove the kneecap on that one, I guess. And then you have to get this off gently. Gently. Well, try not to wear out the ankle, which is kind of a critical part. Gently. There we go. I don't like how, like, there's always kind of a gap here, which is kind of annoying me. But yeah, one of these days, I'm gonna just, like, glue all these together and make sure all the gaps are gone. And then you bend the leg. Square piece up there. And there we go. You pop that on there. One leg. Gently again. Very gently wiggle that in there. Don't move it too fast, you're going to wear out the parts. There you go. It does still bend quite a bit. No, you're not. Oh. That's why. Bend the knee, put the kneecap back on, which I forgot on the other side. That's always scary. Yeah, this one doesn't. Right? Is that a crack? Hope not. Just trying to remove very small amounts. See if that'll help. Probably not, but let me try anyway. We'll see what that does. Yeah, it's like one one edge connects, the other one pops out. There's like a misalignment in this thing. And there's a crack already here. That may be why. There's like a little crack appearing in here. So yeah, definitely we'll need to glue all this together at some point. And just pop that out like so, so we have an easier time getting that on. Or maybe not, I guess. Yeah. Okay, that got in. So you can have some pretty large ankle movements, I guess. Yeah, this will need to be glued. This is not. That's not great. Yeah, there's lots of like, on this kit, there's like lots of like defects. I don't know if you can see. This kind of a misaligned molding kind of. It's a clever design, yes, but like there's like small defects. Unless I'm too used, like, because I spent like 2 weeks building the Kshatriya, like the master grade from the Aerial Dominator from Osiris model works, and that maybe I'm hallucinating quality that was never there. Nostalgia for how impressive high grade used to be. Maybe all high grade kits are a bit wonky like this. I just didn't notice, or chose not to notice, I guess. Oh wait, wrong arm. Wait a minute. Yeah, wrong arm. Which one though? Long flat part over here. Pop that on there. Clips. Pop that on there. Clips. Yeah, you can't. The disadvantage here, you can't like swap. Because this one has a very unique connections everywhere. It's not like you can like use other arms. For example, this is the origin kit, and you can pop out an arm because these polycaps are standard, and this is also an origin kit, standard polycaps, and do something like this for no reason, like so. You can do that with polycaps, but you can't do that with those very custom, although I don't know. Let's just put that back on there so you can hold up its weapon, because the weapon is so heavy it actually broke a I think this is supposed to be a something to like go into the palm of a hand, I guess. Like it broke, but it's so heavy it broke the hand here. You're gonna have to display this somewhere and not touch it for a while. Very big gun. It's not a sniper rifle, I forget what it is. Probably anti-ship or something. But yeah, that's the one disadvantage of these like very custom. Although I don't know if like this is like, this might be like standard 3mm. No, it's not. Is it? Where's? Yeah, I don't think it's standard 3. Like you can't swap the arms, which is kind of a. That's one shame, I guess. One disadvantage of these, despite allowing you like more intricate articulations you lose out on. Okay, this one's not staying. Is it already worn out? I mean, it moves a bit, but not. It shouldn't move that much. More stuff that needs to be glued because these refuse to stay in place. Like so. I did the other one. Forgot these. Yeah. So yeah, we swapped out the hard skirt for a soft one. And then the shield. Finally, this thing. Just make sure this is centered. Here we go. Back in shape. With a flexible skirt. The advantage here is like you don't have to worry about these popping out when you're moving these, or these kind of just like, yeah, you can do whatever the hell you want now to a degree, and you can do stuff like this. Split. Gently turn. The forearms need to be glued together because they don't have enough. Like retain, they're not tight enough to retain the wrist. Yeah, you can do stuff like that now. You can like kick back really far because this thing didn't move, like it was fixed in place. Whereas this thing, it just flap around freely. Freedom of wearing a skirt is whatever this thing is. Basically, yeah, that was it. This is all I had. I didn't really set out to do anything interesting in this. Okay, this thing's loose. What to do? Make it worse, I guess. Just score this a bit to kind of add some slight thickness. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do anything, but we'll try. The problem with plastic, well, be it polycap, plastic on plastic, the more you move stuff, the more you wear it out. That's kind of what we're dealing with here.
From YouTube, John Ventura said a Mac call it an early night. Have a good one.
All right, John, we're actually done here. So, yeah, coincidence. Yeah, this was all I was trying to set out to do this today. It's like I have a series called After Hours Extra where I usually do basically extra things that didn't get time. Well, would take too long if I did during a live build, just like random modifications, or in this case, just seeing what it looks like with the skeleton and with the alternate skirt here, which I thought it would look a bit weird because it's not the same shade. It's a slightly different shade of purple. Or burgundy, I guess? I don't know what color this is called. Char's pink. But basically, yeah. That's what we got. So, yeah, I'm gonna stop. Well, basically, I don't really have much to do with this. Oh, where's your head? Oh, it fell off. That's the thing about real grade. There's so many pieces. Parts might fall off unexpectedly. I feel like, yeah, this guy is like the redesign is very slightly shorter than the other versions. The feet are about the same size as the real grade though. Essentially the same proportions, just like feels very slightly shorter. The real grade you can consider it to be like standard dimensions, standard proportions for the, at least until they redesign it again. But basically it is same proportions more or less. Well, there's some differences. Of course you don't have the extra thrusters, which allows this to go like 3 times the speed. All the extra thrusters of course are not shown here. Although, oh no, that's standard thrusters on a standard Zaku 2. I mean, the only difference between the Zaku 1 and 2 is the power conduits for extra power. Otherwise, the same shell. You remove this thing, you get the nose of a Zaku 1. You remove the power conduits. Alright, yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the guy. Let's see if you can do a kick on the other side because everybody was asking it. Oh, excuse me. Like, sorry about this. Kicking it, sorry. You get the idea. Kick it in the nuts, whatever else you want to do with it. You can flex quite a bit. You're supposed to be able to go side by side a bit. Hold on, if I remove that, pop that out a bit. Can you flex? You should be able to. Oh, there we go. It's not like we're supposed to move those. Yeah, you have a bit more freedom, I guess, when posing, because the skirt is more flexible, therefore allows a little bit more. Okay, I guess I'll just leave it at this. I'm gonna go. I don't have any fancy conclusion except, yeah, the skirt isn't as bad as I thought it would be, and this thing has pretty nice inner frame for a HG kit. So, yeah, if you can manage to get this, do I guess. Although it's very likely that let's do this. Kinda bows there. We're just gonna do a pointless exit. Hopefully it doesn't kick it out completely. Alright, yeah. Completely useless exit, but yeah, I guess we're gonna stop here. There's not much else I want to do. It's just like unplanned live stream, so if you found this, you're very lucky. Do consider subscribing, liking, sharing, whatever it is you want to do. If you subscribe, you can subscribe and mute the notifications if you feel like it, if you don't think this is something you want to see all the time. But yeah, I do have a Discord if you want. other ways to get notifications. It's not very good right now. Eventually it'll get better. But anyway, yeah, that's all we have. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time, wherever that is. Oh, maybe tomorrow. I'll pick out a kit for tomorrow. Something a little bit bigger, I guess. And we'll be able to play around with it. Alright, thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Well, tomorrow. Hopefully. If nothing unexpected happens, I'll pick a kit, make a placeholder, and yeah, sometime around 8 p.m. Eastern, we'll start. Or maybe I'll start earlier, I don't know. I should probably start earlier just so we can finish earlier. But anyway, enough talking. I'm just wasting time here. Alright, thank you for watching. Goodbye. Have a nice time. Thank you for watching. Everybody who took time out of their busy schedule. Or not busy schedule. I don't know what you're up to. Thank you first. Yeah, okay. Enough of that. Okay, bye. Bye. Seriously, going now. Alright.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said bye. From YouTube, Nerd on the Internet said, hey Marcel, thanks for watching.